You're about to see a side of Georgia that most tourists never experience. Hidden waterfalls, ancient cave cities, breathtaking mountain villages, places that aren't in your average travel guide. If you think you've seen Georgia, think again. In just 5 days, we're uncovering the country's best hidden gems. Let's go. Forget the crowded streets of Tbilisi and the tourist-packed wine cellars. We're going deep into Georgia's untouched beauty. From a secret monastery in the mountains to a village frozen in time, these places will make you question why you ever followed the typical tourist routes. If you're looking for real adventure, this is it. 5 days, 5 incredible destinations. Let's start with Day 1. Day 1, the hidden canyons of Martvili. Most people visiting Georgia stick to Tbilisi and maybe Kazbegi, but just a few hours from the capital, there's a place straight out of a dream: Martvili Canyon. Picture this: emerald green water, towering rock formations, and waterfalls so untouched it feels like another world. Martvili Canyon used to be a secret swimming spot for Georgian nobles, and now, if you know where to look, you can still find the hidden pools that tourists completely miss. The key? Hike a little further than the marked trails. You'll find secluded waterfalls where the water is crystal clear and you can take a dip with no one else around. But here's the crazy part: Martvili isn't the only hidden canyon in this area. There's another, even less explored, called Okatsi Canyon. It's got a glass walkway suspended over a 140-meter drop, giving you insane panoramic views. If you're scared of heights, good luck. By the end of Day 1, you've already experienced 2 of Georgia's most breathtaking natural wonders, and we're just getting started. Day 2, the ancient cave city of Uplisik. On Day 2, we're diving into Georgia's ancient history, but not in a museum. We're exploring a real cave city carved into the cliffs. Uplisik is over 3,000 years old and was once a powerful kingdom, but here's the crazy part: most people don't know about it. Everyone flocks to Vardzia, but Uplisik, it's older, wilder, and way less crowded. As you walk through its ancient tunnels, you'll see everything from wine cellars to secret escape routes. Imagine a full-blown city hidden inside a mountain. But here's what most people miss: there's a secret viewpoint at the very top of the caves. Most tourists stop halfway, but if you climb all the way up, you'll get a view of the entire valley with the river snaking through the hills. It's breathtaking and almost completely empty. And here's a tip: go at sunset. The golden light hitting the ancient stones makes it look like something out of a fantasy movie. Day 3, the hidden village of Dartlow. Now, get ready for something really special. Day 3 takes us deep into the Caucasus Mountains to a village that feels like it's been frozen in time: Dartlow. Dartlow is in Tusheti National Park, one of the most remote and untouched parts of Georgia. This place is so hidden that for half the year, it's completely inaccessible due to snow. No buses, no big hotels, just pure untouched beauty. The stone houses here, hundreds of years old. The people, still living the traditional way. The views, absolutely mind-blowing. It's like stepping into a different century. But here's the secret: there's a waterfall hidden just outside the village that almost nitrogen monoxide one visits. A local tipped me off, and after a short hike, I found myself standing in front of a 20-meter cascade in the middle of nowhere. It's one of the most peaceful places I've ever been. Day 4, the secret wine cellars of Kakheti. Now, you've probably heard of Georgia's wine country Kakheti, but most tourists go to the big, commercial wineries. We're not doing that. Instead, I found a tiny, family-run wine cellar hidden in the hills, where they still make wine the ancient way in clay pots buried underground. This technique, called Kvavery winemaking, is over 8,000 years old, and it makes some of the best wine you'll ever taste. The family here? Incredibly welcoming. They invited me to help make the wine, crushing the grapes by hand and sealing them in the underground pots. By the end of the day, we were sitting under the vines, sharing a homemade feast and drinking wine straight from the Kvavery. This is the real Georgia. No fancy tastings, no crowds, just good wine, great people, and an unforgettable experience. Day 5, Tbilisi's best-kept secret, the Betlemi Quarter. We're back in Tbilisi, but instead of the usual tourist spots, we're heading to a place most visitors never see: the Betlemi Quarter. This hidden neighborhood is packed with history: cobblestone streets, ancient churches, and balconies covered in ivy. But the real reason you need to come here? The secret viewpoints. If you take a small side street near the Betlemi Church, you'll find a staircase leading to the rooftops of Tbilisi. And the view? Absolutely unreal. You get a full panoramic shot of the city, with the fortress, the old town, and the modern skyline all in one frame. Most tourists only see Tbilisi from the Narkala fortress, but this is the local secret. Best part: no crowds, no noise, just the city stretching out below you. 5 days, 5 unforgettable experiences. We went from hidden canyons to ancient caves, from remote villages to secret wine cellars, and finally to the rooftops of Tbilisi. Georgia is so much more than the typical tourist spots. If you know where to look, it's a country full of hidden gems waiting to be explored. If you love this adventure, you'll definitely want to see what I discovered in my next destination, so hit that subscribe button and let's keep exploring.